Today we're here playing at the Toowoomba, what is it? Battle Station, yeah. I'm playing with Josh, playing Seraphon versus Nurgle. We're playing in Total Conquest, and we're using the new terrain table. So we've got some healing, got some, what are these ones? We've got nullification here, overgrown, volcanic, healing, oops, there. Entangling, commanding, more overgrown, more commanding, more overgrown, and that's it. Alright, so this is my army. I've got General with the Slan with the Great Member, so he can teleport twice. He's got the Griffeather Charm as well as my artifact. I've got Croak. I've got 3 Engines of the Gods. I've got 3 units of 10 Skinks and a Lizardmen. I'll also pay 50 points for a command point, and I've got the Cogs and the Bow and Vortex in my army. And now we'll go over Josh's army.
Alright guys, I'm playing the Filthy Nurgle today, just stealing a bit of a list off Paulie Jackson, who played at Brisbane last week. So basically I have Rodigus, the man himself, the big boy. He's going to have Favoured Boxes as his spell. My Great Unclean one has the Bell as well as the Bile Blade. He's my general. He's got the Wither Staff, so I re-roll 6s to hit in a 12-inch bubble. He's also going to have Glorious Infliction for his spell. I've also got a Lord of Blights, which is my big pink dude at the front there. A Harbinger of Decay, as well as Festus the Leech Lord. So those are my heroes for this one. I've also got, just to round out my battle line, 4 units of 5 Blight Kings, and I'm taking the Blight Cyst in my as a battalion today. So basically all that does is that it contains, the Lord of Blights, the Harbinger of Decay, and the Blight Kings. It gives all my Blight Kings neg 1 rend on all their weapons, and it also stops any of the enemies benefiting from cover. So yeah, a bit of a cool one. See if it works or not. But yeah, that's my army, and yeah, that's basically it.
Awesome. I did forget, I do have an Ashtalith Bearer in my list as well. So this is my deployment. I've got Skinks, and Lizardmen. 3 engines with Croak hiding and Skinks. Got Ashtalith and the Slan in the corner. Now we got Josh's deployment.
Yep, so basically on one flank I've got 2 units of Kings, my Harbinger, Festus, and my General. And then on my right hand side I've got Rodigus, another 2 units of Kings, and my Lord of Blights, which I forgot to mention has the Aether Quartz Bridge.
Nice. Right, and then we'll go on to turn 1. So first things first, I'm going to go with my engine, so I'll just go down the line. So 4 dice, because they're within 10 inches of Croak. And I'll come back and work out what that is. Alright, so he's deployed just out of 25 inches, so I can't do my mortal wounds. And I've got healing and mortal wounds within 10, so that dice roll goes to nothing. That's unfortunate. Right, the second engine of the goals, we'll see what he can get. That looks kind of the same. I'm really fishing for the 14 plus at the moment. So that's not going to be up to anything. And then the next one. I really did want to go second, because I wanted you to come towards me. Yep. I know. Josh going first. Oh, that's better. That will give me summoning, I believe. So let me calculate it and come back. So that gives me the 14, so I will summon on a unit of Lizardmen, I think. Oh, not Lizardmen, Ripidactyls, so I can get the Toad down, because turn 1. Alright, so I've summoned in my Ripidactyls here, and my Toad's just sitting on that objective, waiting for him to come forward. So with Croak, I'm going to try and cast the Crown at Cogs. So it goes off on a 7, but with the Ashtalith Bearer, he's in range to make it a 6. So I'll roll here. And so it goes off on a 10.
I don't think I'm in range. Damn it.
Nice, that's all I see. So Cogs on the board. Alright, so Cogs just here next to the Slan. And I'll go into Croak's spell, see if anything's in range. Alright, so I'm going to cast Comet's Call with Croak. Needing a 7, but with the Ashtalith I need a 6. And that's a 9. So it's only a 9, which unfortunately means I'm only rolling D3. If I roll a 10 plus, I get to roll D6 attacks. Oh no, sorry, it's a 10 plus, because it's +1 from the Ashtalith. So I'll pick D6 units. I pick 6 units, and they all take D3 mortal wounds. And all right, so I'm putting one of them into the Harbinger. So it's D3 mortal wounds for 3. Putting D3 into, what's this guy again? The general Festus for 1. I'm putting D3 into this guy, and it's also a 1. I'm putting D3 into this unit of Plague Knights, and it's 3. And I'm putting D3 into this unit for 1, and D3 into the far unit over here, and that is 3 again. So a lot of variations between 3s and 1s. And then we'll go into Craig's casting. Oh, sorry, Slan's casting. All right, so now I'm doing Darwin Vortex with the Slan. Casting value 6, so 5 with the Astrolith, and so I get that off. Goes off on an 8. It's been a while since I played Seraphon. One thing I did forget is my constellation, so I'll roll that now. So 1. So basically I'm adding 1 to our runs and charges. So that probably won't happen. Right, then I'm going to touch the cogs with my Slan, give him 4 spells to cast, and I'll get 12 conjuration points. Alright, I think that's it for my hero phase. So I get +1 conjuration point for being a Slan general, and I get D3 for the Astrolith bearer, which is just 1. So I'm up to 14 conjuration points. With my moving, I don't think I'm going to move. I'll let you come to me. And actually, yeah, I will move my skinks just slightly up. I deploy them just out of 6 inches out of the objective, so I'll move them up onto the objective. Move my skinks up. I'm also going to run with these skinks. 4, and that should be alright. And I'm going to move them onto the objective as well. Alright, that's the end of my movement. I've put 20 skinks on this objective. I've got the other objective is under this Engine of the Gods, so I've got that one too. And I've got no shooting, no charges. So after that, we'll go to Josh's turn 1. Alright, so Josh is doing his contagion points. He's just rolled a 3 on his tree, and so that puts him up to 6 contagion points to start the game. Well, start his turn.
Basically needing a 7 or more.
So this is Deluge of Nurgle.
So it goes off on an 8.
Alright, because I cheat with spells, and I have 7 dispels of Croak and Slime, table wide, I'll try and get rid of it. On a 7, so it goes off. I don't get +1 from the actual, it's only cast.
Do you get 1 from the Darwin? Oh, you would have matched it, wouldn't have mattered anyway.
No, don't get that from Darwin either.
So I get 7 dice, 2, 4, 6, 7. On every 4 up, I can do D3 mortal wounds to a visible target.
Okay, cool.
Can't pick the same one, obviously, so... oh, shit. So I got 4, so I can pick 4 units.
Alright.
Let's have a look. Do D3 on this unit of skinks?
Yep.
So 3?
3. Sure.
I'll go D3 on this unit of skinks?
Yep.
2. I'll go D3 onto the rivers?
Yep.
For 2.
Yep. So 1 goes down to 1 wound.
Go D3 onto this.
Yeah.
Roll that one.
Yep. That's fine. So 2. So he's taken 2 wounds. Put it on top. Alright.
Awesome. I will. What else I want to do? I'm going to stab myself with my Bile Blade for +1 to cast.
Yep.
Mystic Shield. So it goes off on a 9.
Alright, I'll try and get rid of it. On a 8.
8, so that goes off. So I have Mystic Shield on this unit. Second spell. There's like nothing in range, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it, I think, unfortunately, for spells.
No worries.
Command point wise, I'm going to spend 1 with my Harbinger to give a 7-inch aura for a Disgusting Resilience save.
Yep.
Since I've got the Aether Quartz Brooch on a 5-up, I keep that CP. So no, so I spend 1.
Destruction move for those guys.
2. I think that's all I want to do for now.
Right, on to moving.
Right, let's see if I can heal some wounds on my kings and units around him.
Yep.
So let's see if they can heal themselves on a 6. Nope. They're out of 3 of the Lord of Blights, but this unit will try and heal the Lord of Blights on a 6. See if they can heal themselves on a 6. Nope. Moving over here. See if the kings can heal themselves. Nope. See if they can heal Festus. Nope. See if they can heal the Harbinger. Nope. See if this unit can heal the Harbinger. Nope. God damn it.
Statistically average, right?
I think that's pretty much it, yeah.
Alright, nice.
Well, every 6 attempts I should get 1. On my movement phase, I basically have just tried to take up a bit of board space to, if I lose the turn, just to prevent Nick from choosing exactly where he wants to go. Yeah, limited bodies, but we'll see how we go.
And then we'll go priority turn 2. Alright.
Alrighty.
Turn 3. So I think I'll have to take it and come back to you in my hero phase. Alright, first things first, let's roll up the Engine of the Gods. So we'll start with this one again. Oh, that is significantly better. Let me check it and come back. Alright, so I've summoned in another 3 Ripidactyls. As it's turn 2, I don't get the special, the Toad, but that's okay. I'll live with that. Alright, now let's go to the second Engine of the Gods. So it's a bit lower, but I think I'll be able to get the D6 mortal wounds. So let me calculate it and come back. Alright, so I am going to take the 6 to 9 and try and do a Beam of Lightning straight to the Harbinger. And so I do D6 mortal wounds for 6.
Oh, Jesus. Because he's in range of himself, he will get his 5 up after saves, which doesn't make 1, so he's dead.
Oh, first blood. And then I'll come back for my next Engine of the Gods. Alright, so third Engine of the Gods. So he's not rolling a summon, but I can do another 5, 6, 7, 8. And so I'll do the beam again, and I'll see what's in range and come back. Alright, Festus is just out of range, so I'm just going to go into the Black Kings just in front of him for D6 mortals. For 6.
Yeah, so they just take it now. So 3, 4, 5. So that's 2 there.
Yep.
And then 4 will kill another one.
Alright, nice.
Let's go this one.
Alright, cool. And then we'll come back. Oh no, I've got a lot of more things to do hero phase. Alright, so we'll have a look at Croak spells and come back to you. Alright, so I'm going to cast Celestial Deliverance with Croak. I should have range. I've got, if I get it, especially if I get a 10+, I'll have the range. But I've got range onto the Black Kings without it. So, the first one is cast on an 8. And over here. So it's a 6 plus 1 for the Ashleth Bearer. It does not go off. So I'll try and cast it again. But this cast is on a 9. And doesn't go off again. This is the downside of Croak. And then last cast of it on a 10+. And no, it does not go off either. Alright, so now we'll try and do Comet's Call, which goes off on a 7, but a 6 because of the Astrolith. And it does not go off either. That was terrible casting. And I'll see what else I want to do and come back. Alright, so I'm going to give up my 5 casts with the Slan to get 15 summoning points straight off the bat. Because that's what I do. This whole list, if you haven't seen from the start, is basically just straight up summoning.
As soon as I saw the engines, I'm like, I know what's happening here. And you said Bailey, I'm like, I know
I'm just trying some new things. I did have like a lot of Bastillodons and Razordons in my list earlier, but you know, things have changed. We'll see how this goes. Especially, I'm looking forward to see how Croak goes against Slanesh. So I've got those summoning points, and let's see what else I want to do in Hero Phase. Alright, because I can, I'm going to use Croak's command ability. So it's 1 CP, and I roll 3 dice. Every 4 up is 1 CP. So I get 2 CP. So net 1. And I don't really have much to spend them on, because, you know, GW hates Seraphon, so...
Real charges is nice.
And so we'll go into movement and come back. Alright, so I moved my Ripidactyls up, and I couldn't move these guys because they got summoned in. They can still charge. And now I'm going to try and spend my 31 summoning points. Alright, so I've summoned in a Bastiladon. I was going to put him here and try and start the Knights and wait, but I've put him up a little bit further, which puts him in danger a little bit. But now he can try and snipe the General. I'll see how we go with that. Alright, so I'm going to shoot my 2 units of Skinks into this unit of Black Kings. They don't get anything special. There's no re-rolling them. No one's in range or anything, so I'm just going to roll them all together. So it's 15 shots, hitting on 5s. So that's not bad, 7 hits. Wounding on 5s as well, so let's try and do it again. So I get 2. No rend, 1 damage.
2 4-up saves. Save 1 takes away.
Black Kings, going down slowly. Alright, so these Skinks are going to go into the depleted Black Kings units. Again, hitting on 5s because I'm just out of range of my Astral Bearer. So that's really good. Surprisingly good. And 5s again. So that's 2, no rend, 1 damage.
Cool, so 4 up. Can I reroll now?
Sure.
So it takes away.
Slowly coming in. Alright, so it was a risk putting the Bastiladon out here away from the rerolling to hits. And yeah, it's past the start of the shooting phase, so I can't spend my command point. Forgot about that. That's right, so I'm rolling 2d6 shots for 11 shots. Okay, and I'm shooting at the big Great Demon. So, oh, what is it? The
Great Unclean one.
Great Unclean one. Alright, and I'll come back with shooting. Alright, so these are all hitting on 4s.
Hot damn.
Yeah, these are rolling well. And then wounding on 3s. So that is 5. It's at neg 1, and because you're a demon, they're 3 damage each.
6, you said?
5.
5. Neg 1, so that'll go to a 5-up save. So I save 2. 3 damage each, which makes it 9. And then I get 5-up, disgustingly resilient. So I drop...
That was a pretty good roll.
Yeah, that was not bad. Drop 4,
Yep.
so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that.
No worries. And I think that's the end of shooting, so I'll do some charges and see how that goes. Alright, first off, I'm going to try and long bomb these guys that just summoned in. Yep. So I'll do them. They need 9. They got a 2. And these guys will charge in. They need more than a 2. And they get a 7. So I'll move them and come back. Right. So I've got 3 in. So they've got the War Spears first. So I've got 2 normal guys and then 1 and 2 with the champion. There's 4 attacks.
And rerolling 6s because you're in mud bubble.
Yep. So I'm hitting on 4s, rerolling everything, including 6s. So rerolling everything, including 6s. There we go. So that's 3 hits. And then wounding on 4s, rerolling. So that's 3. No rend, 1 damage.
4 up. Save 1, takes 2.
Takes 2. Alright. Then I've got 3 attacks each with my beaks. No, with my claws, sorry. Right. So these are hitting on 3s, rerolling, including 6s. Including 6s. This one off. And right, so 3s. And then wounding on 3s, rerolling.
And you got to reroll 6s to wound for the wheel too.
Yep, cool. So 6s and rerolling. So that is 7.
2.
No rend, 1 damage.
6, 7. 4 ups. So I drop a lot. So I drop 6 wounds.
Yep.
So there'll be 3 here, and they'll kill the champion.
Yep.
And then another one will take 3.
Alright. And then their beaks. Now you're within 2 inches of the toad, so they will get 3 attacks each with their beak. Yep. So these are hitting on 4s, rerolling. So these 2 rerolling. I rolled no 6s, so Nurgle can claim no.
The wheel starts not working.
Alright, so they all hit. So they all do D3 hits each. So I'll roll this, and then we'll get dice together and come back. All right. So I'll come back with my dice. All right. And these are 3s re-rolling. So these, and I'm re-rolling 6s as well because of Nurgle. And re-rolling. All right. So I hit with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. No rend, 1 damage.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Needing 4 ups, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
I haven't killed any yet. So I haven't killed any of your stuff.
So that'll be to kill 1 king, 2 kings, 3 kings.
Oh. Repidactyls are pretty good. I think they're offset by the no rend.
Yep.
And yeah, they really don't do as much damage without the toad.
Yep.
Yeah. And so you've got a toad placement is important, people.
Might as well slap you back, so I'll just move here. 3 dice, and I get 3s to hit, 3s to wound, any 6s to hit explode into D6 hits.
Yeah. Oof,
So 1 miss and 1 explode, so I'll re-roll what it is. So an extra 4 hits.
nice.
I don't even get extra attacks on them, Terror.
So it's not bad. 3s to wound.
He's too far away.
All wounds, so you've got 6 saves on those ones. No rend, 1 damage.
All right, so I've got 6 5-ups. Yep, so 5-up save. And so save 2, but one's taken 1 wound.
Yep.
So that's him dead, and one's on 1 wound left. Yep, so come back to it. I counted the count down instead of up. So 1 kills 1, and that's 1 dead. So 2 Rippers dead.
Yeah.
Oh, but they did their job.
I did.
And I'll come back to you with Josh's turn, I think. Right, because I don't have to take Battle Shock with the leadership 10.
I will. So rolling dice. 1. I think I'm okay. Let me just double check.
1's usually pretty good. And Nurgle, what's your... Oh, because you're not demons, are you?
No.
Yeah.
So I'm bravery 8 plus 1 from my banner, so it makes me bravery 9. So I'm all good.
No worries. And we'll come back to Josh's turn too. And at the end of that, I do get 2 points though. So I didn't manage to take that one off him. I needed these guys to make it in. Oh well.
Yeah.
I just got D3, so 2 more contagion points.
Number 3 for being in my territory.
Yep.
So 11.
I think my Ripper's just out of your territory.
I'll have to double check it. Let me just double check what the word is.
Right, so we did measure it out. My Ripper's just out of his territory, so he does get the extra contagion point. Deluge goes off on a 10. So I'm going to try and dispel it with my 7 casts, or 7 spells. It goes off.
So 7 dice, 2, 4, 6, 7. Needing 4 ups. So that's 4 again. Let's see. We might as well go with the skinks again. So the smaller unit of skinks for 2. The bigger unit of skinks for 1. What have we done? We'll go the last Ripper for 3.
Oh, so that kills him.
Pops him off. And the engine's out of visible range now, so it has to be the Basti. Not an ideal target, but we'll do it. Just for 1.
And so, but still has a 4-up mortal wound save. So it's a 4.
Awesome.
I feel bad rolling behind this, but I'm like, I can't cheat, it's on video.
I'll see if I can heal my blockings.
Yep.
So healing on 6. Nope. See if they can heal my Great Unclean one because it's within 3. Heals the Great Unclean one.
Nice.
D3 for 2. Blockings over here are going to see if they can heal themselves. Nope. I think that's it. Blockings to see if they can heal Festus. Nope. That's okay.
You got 1.
That's fine.
It's starting.
We get 1. We get 1. Festus is going to try and cast Curse of the Leper, so -1 save onto the Ripidactyls.
Yep.
Needing a 7. goes off on A7.
Alright, I'll try and move it.
It'll break your
On A7. So it goes off. Sorry, 6.
Yep. So they're neg 1 to save for the rest of the game.
Ooh. Alright. They probably won't last much longer anyway. I'm okay with that.
That's okay. That's okay. So his second spell,
Yep.
I'll just go Mystic Shield on these guys.
that's my
5. I forgot to cut myself, so it doesn't go off.
Alright,
I was working out. It was just a real good interaction to start with. Last, but then
At the end of the phase, I'll heal D3 wounds on my Great Unclean one for 1. So it goes up to taking 1 wound. I believe Rodius can do the same. Which I forgot to do last time.
that's fine. Your turn.
Yep. So he heals as well, so he'll take his 1 wound away.
Yep, nice.
I think that's it.
Alright, on to moving.
Cool. I think that's it for movements. I've just moved everything up, basically. I am very conscious that there could be some teleporting stuff in behind me shortly, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let's do some charges. These 2 kings are going to charge. Charge 7, so that should be enough to get me where I want to go.
Might even get skinks in.
Right away, skickies. So, just coming on this side. I think I'll just chill in that area. I might just charge this Black King. I might charge Black King in.
There's another turn he's about to double his back.
Hopefully he survives, so then he can just cop all the shooting instead of my Great Unclean. Charging over here. So within 7 of the tree just, so seeing if I can get in. 8, that might be okay, I don't know.
Let's figure this 9 already, yeah.
So 8.
What's that? Charging.
Let me go up here. There. These guys did not run, so they're going to charge as well. It's like a massive charge, probably need like 12 or something. 8's probably not going to do it. No, nowhere near. That's okay. Cool.
Nice.
And that's me, I think. So
Cool.
I'm going to start and try and blow up some Ripidactyls, I think. So,
Nice.
so 3 attacks each.
So 4s.
So I've only got 3 left because Nick's very mean to me. So I've got 3 explodes.
Yep.
So 2 misses.
Imagine this is some dead Ripidactyls.
First explode. An extra 5 hits.
Yep.
I was going to split it.
See, it's not just my dice.
Second one, extra 3 hits.
I use blood boil.
And the last one will be the same. Cool.
They're the most broken fucking thing in the game, those things. They can blood boil.
Awesome. 3's to hit. 3's to wound, sorry. So a couple misses. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wounds from the Vikings.
Oh, fine. So the Black Kings have Ren 1, but because of my shields, I ignore Ren 1. But I'm still -1 because of the spell.
Yep.
So I'm on 6s.
Yeah, so Ren 1 from Battalion, guys. So it's
Ren 1.
the Blitzd.
So 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, and if I had a 4th one, he'd be on 1. And that's Ripper's dead.
Yeah, you can just do it all.
I really want to try and make sure I keep this objective, so I'm going to flee with my skinks, and I'll come back after I move them. Alright, so I've made sure that even when he piles in after he's charging Black Kings, he's still going to be out of range of this unit, and that's all I need to make sure this objective stays mine, because they're all within 6. Even if these guys all die, I'll still have 1 extra guy on the objective.
3, so I'm just going to try and maximize this one over here.
Yep.
So just in front of there.
All the height. Yeah, it's going to put all the height on the scared of the blood. Since you attacked me.
And then to the closest model, so I'm just going to have to move it like that. So I think I might get 2 in there, really.
Yeah, easy to you.
So 2 into them. We know the drill, so 3s and 3s, 6s explode. No explodes, but that's okay. I was probably due to not have any explodes there. 3s, so 3 at Ren 1.
Ren 1. So I've got the shields on these guys as well, so ignore Ren 1. So it's 3 6 ups. And I get none. So that's 3 guys go down.
Cool.
1, 2, 3. And I'll decide who I want to go with next.
Cool.
Alright, so I'm going to attack with the Bastiladon into this Blight King, because he's the only one that hasn't gone yet.
Full block.
So, he's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s,
Yep.
2 hits, wounding on 3s,
You've
So-
got to reroll the 6 though.
2 wounds, I do have to reroll a 6. So I'll reroll that because cocked, and 5. So I've got 2 wounds at neg 1.
Big one, so 5s. That is very cocked, so I'll
Yep, that's
reroll
right.
that one.
The other one was a 6,
No, it takes 1.
so it's D3
Oh!
for 2 damage.
2, so it takes 2.
Not enough to kill him, unfortunately.
You mean fortunately, that's what you used to say. I might as well slap you back.
Yep.
I will... I'm just going to be a massive pain in the ass, basically. So
Yep, let's get skinks in.
So I'm just going to go there.
Yep.
Let's take 2.
Alright.
Because hopefully if I get the double, and I might get lucky and roll a 6, I can do some damage onto the skinks. So 3 attacks, needing 3s, 6 explodes, no explodes, that's okay. 3s to wound, 1 wound, Ren 1, but I think you ignore
I
it.
ignore Ren, yeah. So I've got a 3-up save on Bastiladon. And it's a 6.
Awesome.
So surely I should reflect one of that.
Apparently clean ones do. So.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Right. So I've just got these 2 skinks units left.
Yep.
I'm just going to retreat with these skinks and come back after I moved them. Alright, so the screen's moved back. I'm out of combat. And I've made it so if he does get to charge me, I should be out of combat with my Engines of Gods as well. So I can charge them in for the rerolling if the +1 to wound if I need it. Right, and then have you got any more?
That's all me,
That's
man.
it. And so I'll just run with my skinks as well, I think, over here. And I'll come back after I moved them. Alright, there was a discussion of whether I should keep them into combat or not, to keep these guys into combat. They're still in combat here, and I feel like when you pile in, if I'm still in combat, you won't be able to get maybe 1 guy in, so I should be okay with that. And after that, I think that's going into Battle Shock. I don't have any take, I only lost 3 guys here.
I'm all good too.
Yeah, so into priority. 2-4, there you go, double turn. And come back.
I think I'll take this one. So.
Yeah. I think it's a good choice.
Right, yeah. So D3.
Yep, so it's on the Contagion wheel. I'm taking D3 mortal wounds.
Yep. So
How many units? 3 units?
3 units within 12 of each other. So rampant disease is the next one on the wheel. So what to do? What to do?
What's going on, Jack? That sounds so excited, mate. It's Saturday, fucking small. Yeah.
Is it, how far away? Is anything on the board? Or?
Yeah, it's anywhere on the board.
That's nice.
This is tough because it's not going to matter too much.
Yeah, I've got a lot of guys with just like a lot of wounds.
Yeah.
And then the little guys that I can just resummon.
Yeah, exactly. So you're kind of like, fuck, what do I do? All right, cool. Let's go with.
Blood gold and such. 3 normal sizes and such. 2.
Might go Skinks,
Yeah.
this guy, and the Basti. So
Okay.
the Basti.
Taking 2.
Yep.
So I got a 4+ after save, which I will reroll that. It's cocked. So I save 1, and I take a wound.
Yep.
Just 1 wound on him.
I'll go the Skinks for 1,
Yeah, this guy.
and the engine for 2.
2. And so he goes up to 4 wins taken. So that might, I'll have to check, might affect his dice rolling now.
Alrighty, so I'll do my contagion points for 2.
No, I still have 3 dice until I take 1 more wound.
There you go. So I'll get 3 for being in my territory. So
Yep.
I got to 15. Extra 1 for Nurgle in my own territory.
Yep.
So 16.
So I've got 8 on that one, so it's still more.
If I can find 16.
And you should have these guys in my territory just, I think.
Yeah, I think I'll just be potentially for 2. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll be in yours, so an extra 1 there, so 17. And then D3 for my tree. For an extra 2. So 19. That's pretty good.
And 14's the big one, so he'll have a look at his book and come back and see what he wants to summon.
So So I'm going to try and cast Curse of the Leper onto the Distillodon to try and get rid of it a bit quicker. So yeah, that goes off on an 11.
Alright, I might as well try and get rid of it because I've got 7 spells. Yep, goes off.
So -1 to its save for the rest of the game.
Yep.
Each unit, everything.
I'm going to go try and cast Glorious Afflictions onto Lord Croak.
Yep.
So half rounding up, move, charge, and it can't fly. So needing a 5-up. No, that doesn't happen, so that's okay. Rodigus is going to try and cast the Deluge, so needing a 7. Goes off on a 7.
7, so I'll try and get rid of that. On A7, so it goes off.
Goes off, so 2, 4, 6, 7, looking for 4-ups.
It wouldn't even work.
Roll that one. So just 3 this time. Appears to be celebrations in the room.
I don't even need it.
Alrighty, so 4 units, 3 units, sorry, anywhere on the board.
Yep.
I'm going to try and go for.
I was planning on trading him to make sure I killed that keeper.
I'll go on the big unit of snakes over there.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Alright.
I'll go the Distillodon for 1.
So 4-up ignores. No, it takes it.
And I'll go the unit of skinks as well for 3.
This big unit?
Yes.
Yep, alright. Sure, I'll take these 3.
Cool. Alrighty.
Light King's just another 2 damage to the skinks with their ability to heal or do damage. Josh knows how to play the game, and he's set up his Plague Bearers with his 14 contagion points.
Yep. So spend 14, summon some Plague Bearers, try and deny some more room on the board. If I had some more, I would summon a tree to try and sort of get some more contagion points happening, but I don't have enough. I'm short by 2. But yeah, basically just want to try and stop Nick from doing what he wants to do, basically. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I've just moved some Blight Kings up to try and take this other objective. I think I take it regardless.
Yep.
And just sort of see what I roll for some charges and go from there, basically. Alright, let's see what happens. D6 shots, 1, awesome. Hitting on 3s, winning on 2s. So, yeah, completely awesome.
Sounds like my Daughters of Cain shooting.
Also forgot to mention his command trait is the Pestilent Breath. So it's pick 1 unit within 6 inches. Roll a dice for every model within 6 inches, and on a 5-up, it's a mortal wound. Nice. So I'm just going to use against the Distillodon because I don't have any other options. But yeah, on a 5-up.
Is that once per game or per turn?
Per turn.
Nice.
So on a 5-up takes a mortal wound.
Yep.
No. Cool. Other than that, I don't have anything else. So let's do some charges.
All right.
I'm going to start over the other side with some Blight Kings. Let's just roll the dice and see if it matters. 6 inches. I think I'll be out. Oh no.
Hey,
+1 from my bell as well.
Yep.
So I'll just
easy.
Be in there. Now we just have to try and remember which unit's which. That's okay. Awesome. Over here, I'll charge my Great Unclean one in. Going 8. If it makes a successful charge roll, I'll just have to double check what the rule is. Which, a generously proportioned man. On a 4-up, it suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Right.
So successfully charged doesn't. That's okay. And then the Plague Bear, Blight King's over here.
Yeah.
7.
That's that. So I'll shoot you. So
+1 from my thingy, so it makes it an 8.
Yep.
So here.
This one's going to shoot into.
Getting the Engine of Gods in. Not quite this one.
Hits.
That's okay.
Wounds, big one.
And we'll come back after moving.
So I'm going to go with the Blight Kings first. 3 attacks each.
I would have too. Like these guys, even if I run away, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
But he's got a chance to kill them.
Yeah, he can do some damage. I have fought your Seraphon before. So 3s, 6s explode, so I'll take away the misses, so 3 misses. First one is an extra 4 hits. And my second explode. Oh, that was 5.
Nice.
So 3s to wound. Remove the misses. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 at Ren 1.
Oof. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. At 5 up. Alright, it's not terrible. So I take 6.
Yep.
Putting him on 10 wounds taken. He has 12, I think. No, he's got 10 wounds.
Oh, kill one.
Forgot about
Nice.
that. Alright, so Ancient Gods down.
I'll take it.
Alright, I'm going to go with my Bastillodon. I think I'm just going to go into the Blight King though, because I'm not going to do much damage to that, but I can kill the Blight King. So we'll go 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
Rerolling 6s if you need to.
Yep, just 4s. And then 3s. So I got 1 6. So I'm still rolling that one?
Yeah, it's moved on the wheel now. So
Yep. Okay, so good. So 2 at neg 1.
so I need 2 5-ups. Come on, baby. No.
Okay, and 2d3 wounds.
He's very
For 4 wounds.
Poor little guy. He did well.
You do it, champ.
Too much. So I might as well go with the Black Kings over here.
Yep.
So up to here, up to here.
If I want to just pile in, then I'll just remove them.
Yeah, you're right.
Right,
Yeah.
nice, there you go. Treated these skinks to make sure I'm holding this objective still. And last combat.
Yep. Ground and clear one. Reroll ones to hit.
Yep.
Because I have a million blood ones. So he has got his Bioblade. So 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. All hit. 3s to wound, 1 wound. Rends, 1, but
I
it
ignore
doesn't
it,
matter. So
So 3 up, but usually 4 up because I'm -1.
Yep.
So that's a 1.
that is 1 damage.
1. Nice.
And then the bell is 4 attacks.
Just chipped away at all those units over a couple of turns.
4 attacks, needing 4s and 3s. I get to reroll 1s. So 3 hits. 3s to wound now. 3 wounds. Doesn't matter about Rends, but yeah.
So 4s. So save 1.
Damage 1, so 2 more.
4, 3, 4, 5. Now 2 left.
And the most important part is the host of Nurgling, so 5s and 5s. Reroll 1. Oof. 5s to wound. Oh, angry.
2 wounds. 4 up. And I save 1.
Ooh, 1 left.
6.
Fuck, that would have been awesome if the Nurgling killed it. That's it for me.
6. I'm going to roll for my Ancient Guards first. So I got 2 now. So we'll go this one first.
That's nice.
That's a pretty good roll. I'll come back and see what I want. Right, so that's actually a poor roll, as high as it looks, because the only option I have is the 10 to 13. So the only unit I've got within 10 inches is these Black Kings. So on a 4+, they suffer D3 mortal wounds. And they don't. And that's the end of that Ancient Gods. So I go to the next one. And that looks significantly better, because I can get the 14. And I will come back after a summon. I've just summoned 20 skinks. I'm putting them here, but I'm going to immediately teleport them, so I'm not going to worry about setting them up. I'm just going to teleport them and set them up then. With my teleport my 20 skinks there, going to try and get that objective. And my 6 remaining skinks are over here for this objective. Unfortunately, I've only got 1 within range of the objective, so I've still got to try and make a charge in to retreat onto it. My 15 summoning points, so I'm up to 22 now. Let's see how we go there. 20 points go up. I will cast. I'll have a look at Croak's cast, and then we'll see what I want to do. Croak, I'm going to cast Celestial Deliverance on an 8. Goes off on an 11.
What do I do? That's the one how it's like.
So I pick D3 units
Yep.
and just do 3 mortal wounds to a chaos demon or D3 to a normal. And because I've rolled the 10 plus, I've got it's a 10-inch range plus 6-inch range plus 8 for the Astrolith Bearer.
Yep.
So it's a big range.
Yep.
It should only be these two. Maybe the Plague Bearers if I'm lucky.
Fuck. I might as well try.
Yep. Alright, so I'll measure range and I'll come back. So I can pick 3 units. I'm going to pick this guy, the General, and the Plague Bearers, because that's all that I've got in range. So he's going to take D3 mortal wounds, because he's not a demon, for 3. And then the Demon and the Plague Bearers are both just going to take 3 mortal wounds each.
Yep. Great Clear one gets Disgustingly Resilient, saves 2, so it takes 1. And then 3 for the Plague Bearers, Disgustingly Resilient as well. So I killed 2, so I'm just going to take these 2. Make your charge a bit harder.
And then I'm going to cast it again, but this time on a 9.
Yep.
It's a 6, 7, 8, and the +1 for a 9.
Here's my Great Clear one second.
Yep.
Yep.
Goes off. This time I won't get the extra 6, so I don't know if I'll get the Plague Bearers in. We'll come back and have... Alright, so I don't have the Plague Bearers in this time. And I have a something special for him. So I'm only going to do 3 wounds to the Great Unclean one.
Disgustingly Resilient. Saves 2.
Alright.
Takes another.
And then I'm going to cast the same thing again, but this time on a 10. And it doesn't go off. That's right.
God for that.
I will cast Comet's Call, though, so that's on a 7. I get a 1 and a 3. It's 4 plus 5. Plus 1, so 5, so that's not going off. And I think that's the end of my hero phase. So I'll go into moving and get back to the end of my movement. I spent my 24 summoning points and brought on a Carnosaur. I was contemplating that or the Bastiladon, but I think the Carnosaur's more fun at the moment. I think you can go through the Black Kings a bit easier. And that's it, my moving here, so I can get a recharge here. I moved my Astrolith up a little bit, so I've got the bubble for these attacks. And move my Razornon up so I can shoot with the Rend. And I'll come back after, for shooting. I'll start shooting with the Bastiladon into the Great Unclean one. So I have 4 shots. Hitting on 4s.
We'll have to reroll the 6 from the Wither stuff.
Yep. And wounding on 3s. So that's 1 wound. Neg 1.
Neg 1, so it makes it a 5 up. 3 damage.
Yep.
Disgusting Resilient. I don't think that counts as a reflect. So,
Okay.
So
That could have gone significantly better. Right, and do Razornon shooting. So same thing, 2d6. So 7.
statistically,
Yeah. And they are the reverse of the Bastiladon, so they're 3s to hit. Am I re-rolling 6 stuff? No, because that's just
it's just a
anything.
12-inch one.
Yeah. And then 4s to wound. So that's 2 at neg 1, because I'm close enough.
5 ups. Save 1.
So it's 1 damage.
So he kills one. Oh no, he's the leader, so he's still got 1 wound left.
Right, I'm going to do a couple of shots, just pot shots with skinks, and then I'll come back with charges. I just killed 2 more Plague Bearers, and going to charging. So first off, I'm going to try and charge these 20 skinks. And charging 7 inches. That's not what I needed. I needed the 9. So I'm going to try and charge him and then retreat. Alright, that's right.
I know what you're doing.
Let's try and charge the skinks over here.
Yep.
8, not enough. And finally, we'll try and charge Carnosaur, which 6, but I'll spend a command point to reroll that because I've got so many of them. And no, still not enough. That's alright. Alright, so we're going to combat, and I just got my Bastiladon, I guess. Actually, no, I've got these 2 charges.
Yeah.
Forgot to put them there. Alright, so the first one, charging on a 6, so 7. So I'll just head right in. And then the second one, I'll do the same thing. Charging on 11. Yeah, with the Bastiladon before he dies, hitting on 3s. Getting 1. Winding on 3s. Getting nothing. Typical. Hey, So Black Kings are going next.
As long as I kill whatever I attack, you've got nothing in combat with.
Come on, 9 sixes.
As long as I kill whatever I fight, you can't fight me again.
So 3s. I'll leave that as a 1.
Yep.
So we'll take away the missiles, 2 explodes.
Because it's battalion
4.
worth immediately. So you could still use the battalion and then follow.
And then extra 3.
But the 6-inch pulse is strong.
Cool. So 3s to wound. We know what's happening by this stage, I'm sure. Ooh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s. So that'll be 2, 4, 5 at round 1.
5 round 1. That is 5s. And I save 1, so 4 damage goes through. And who's that? Which one? Oh, this one.
Just yeah.
And then I'll come back with my Stegonon. So we'll start with the injured one first. So he's got 4 attacks with his sharpened horns, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because he actually is bearer. So all hit. Wounding on 3s. I don't have 6 anyway. So that's 4 wounds. Rend 1, 2 damage each.
So needing 5s. I think that's pretty bad.
Super cocked it.
So 1 dice.
4 damage.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, then I've got, because I've taken damage, I've only got 2d6 crushing stomps. So that is 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are hitting on 4s. Re-rolling because of the Astrolith Barrel. And wounding on 4s normally, but 3s because I charged.
You roll like me.
Yeah, that's 2. No rend, 1 damage.
4 ups. Saves 1.
Yep.
How much damage? Sorry?
1 damage. And then we'll go to the next combat.
Bar blade, yep. So 3 from the bar blade, 3s and 3s. Awesome. 4 attacks from the bell, which are 4s and 3s. Yep. And 3s. 1. No rend, 1 damage.
1. So he's 4 up because it's for the whole game, isn't it? Yep. So saves.
And then the Nurglings. Yeah, he survives.
Nice. Good boy.
Nice.
Alright, and I'll go over to my next engine. Next engine has, again, 4 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. So 3 hit. Wounding on 3s. So 1 at rend 1, 2 damage.
5 saves it.
6, nice. And so he's taking no damage, so he's got 3d6 crushing stomps. So that's a 6, 7, 8.
Oh, Jesus.
Could have been better. The 1s and 2s are Alright. These are 4s re-rolling. Luckily I'm re-rolling.
That's better.
And 3s because I charged.
Yes.
So that is 6. No rend, 1 damage.
Alright, 4 ups. Come on, baby. So I drop 3. So that'll kill 1.
Alright, it's got 1 left.
1 left.
Which means I'm securing the objective.
Oof.
Yeah.
Rightio. Alright, cool.
And that's the end of combat, so we're going to priority. Oh, you don't have battle shock?
I didn't lose enough.
Alright, priority 4 and 1. So I'll take it. I'll go into my hero phase and see what I want to do. Recaps because my battery's slowly dying. So Croak killed him. He only got 1 of his Celestial Deliverances off. And killed him. Did some wins here. Did some wins there. I did summon a unit of 20 skinks and teleported them. So they're here. Ready to try and take this back. And then I got the searing beam on this guy, and I did 1 damage to the guy that was there as well. So that,
Which was enough to kill Festus.
yeah, finally. And that's about it. So we're going to go into moving, unless I want to teleport something else. And then I'll have that and come back. All right. So I found my charges here. Yep. And I found my charge here. Made that charge just to get some movement. But everything else, nothing's charging because I'm taking objectives, and I'd rather just stay on them. So we'll go to combat and come back. So starting with the Bastiladon, Hitting on 3s. I'll hit. Wounding on 3s. No 6s, so 1 damage at neg 1, d3.
Goes through for D3.
Yep, so d3 for 1 damage.
1 damage, disgusting and resilience. No, it takes away.
Nice. Get him down. How many's he got left?
He will have. He's taken 6, 7, 8. So he'll have 8 left.
8 left, alright, no worries. And then.
Lonely Bliking onto the last one over there.
Yep.
Come on, 3 6s. That's all we need.
No
so 2
6s.
hits.
Yep.
2 wins. Round 1.
Round 1, so 5s. And I get 1, so I take a win. Taking 5 wins now. Which means I'm only rolling 2 dice, or 3 dice for my Engine of the Gods. Alright, so let's go. First we'll go with the the damage engine first. So he's got 4 attacks with his sharpened horns, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of the Ashwolf Bearer. Ooh, am I still re-rolling 6s because of him, or is it my own range?
Only if it's within 12. So yeah, he will.
He will, yep. So I'll just re-roll everything then.
Did you have 3 6s?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so 1 misses, and then 3s. Re-rolling 6s.
No, you don't need
No,
that. So
undo
that
me?
was fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's fine?
So it's only when the wheel's on.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's go with
Neg 1.
neg 1. On, so 5 up. Yep. Nope.
2 damage.
So he's taken 2.
And then I'll do my Crushing Stomps. I've got 2d6 now. So that's 5.
Fuck, if he lives, that'd be amazing.
And these are 4s and 4s. 4s. So 1.
Saves it.
It's fine. Alright. And then over to your choice.
Yep. I've only got that. So.
Yep.
Great unclean one.
Yep.
Also, when you move, you can declare
Bar Blade. So 3 attacks, hitting on 3s and 3s.
Yep.
So all hit.
Yep.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. So I'm still at neg 1 to my save, so I'm at 4s. Both go through.
So that killed him.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Poor Bastillodon.
He did good.
Yeah, he did his job, I think. Go with this Engine of the Gods. Yep. So he's got 4 attacks. Actually, I'll pile in closest. No, that's fine. So I got 3s and 3s. I'm not re-rolling now because I'm out of 12 inches of him. I think I'm out of 12 inches of him too, so I'm not re-rolling 6s.
Yep. Yeah, you're fine.
And 3s. So 1. Rend 1, 2 damage. Oh, he's fine. He's on full health, so he's got 3d6 Crushing Stomps. For 9. Not too bad. Yeah.
and it's like a little.
And I'm on 4s.
Why did I touch it?
It's got like all your guardsmen, don't be afraid of Tyranids and all.
And because I charged, I'm on 3s.
Yep.
So at least 2 of them in. There's 3 of them.
Ooh, so I need to save 2.
Yep.
Oh, dice.
And he goes down.
But Bear wants to live.
So he's healing his units at the start of the turn from the contagion.
Contagion is correct. I will heal on this unit here for 3. And I'll heal this unit over here for 2. Heal is 1. He's done, they're done. I'll do the Bliking heals. So on a 3 up, on a 6 up, they heal. Nope. See if this unit can heal this one. Nope.
That's heal.
That's that. On a 4 up, you take a mortal wound over here.
Where are that?
I'll just make that a 3.
Sure. Okay.
What else have I got? So I'll get a CP for the round, so back up to 6. I'm in your territory, I'm in my territory, so I get 6.
Yep.
So I'm up to 11. You've blocked me out, so I don't get my D3 here.
Yep.
Which if I got 3, I could have summoned some more stuff.
Block you out there.
Damn you! That's okay. I think that's it from that side of things.
Nice.
Let's do some magic. Let's start with Deluge.
Yep.
So needing a 7. Gets a 7.
I'll try and dispel it. With 5, so it goes off.
Cool. So 5, 6, 7 dice. Is that right? 2, 4, 6. Needing 4 ups. So I get 4 again. I've got 4 every time that's gone off. So.
Being consistent.
Consistent, yeah, absolutely. Alright. This unit here.
Yep.
I'll get that in a sec. 1. The unit over here.
Yep.
For 2.
Which one's give me 2 at the back. Thank you.
I'll go this unit over here.
Yep.
For 1.
Sure.
And then last one. Can't see that engine. Blew it off my breath. Hey Tom. Hold on, these guys here?
Yes, you did 1 there. You did 1 there, 1 there, 1 there.
Yeah. This is hard. Why is my one so hard? I might get the big engine one.
Alright. 2. So 2 wounds taken here. Right.
I'm going to go his second spell.
Yep.
I'm going to go Arcane Bolt onto these guys.
Yep.
Nope. Fantastic. 7.
This Plague Wind.
So it's draw a straight line 7 inches.
Yep.
Any Nurgle models that passes over heals D3. If it runs over anything else, D3.
That's sort of 9, so I'll try and get rid of it. With a 7, so it goes off.
D3?
Yep.
3?
So it's 3 mortal wounds?
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Needing a 7.
So Pharaoh Genesis changed the wheel.
Nope. That's alright. I've had some pretty good luck with 7-up spells. So.
Yeah.
Alright, movement.
Yep, come back after movement. Shooting. This unit's been whittled down a little bit from this guy.
Yeah, some people do.
And just thinking about the rest of his shooting.
Yeah, this guy.
Yep. After charges, we've got these guys looking rough. And these guys have been sandwiched as well. So I should be okay with one of them, but depends on who goes first with. Or do I tell him he's got a 6-inch pylon? No, it doesn't really. That'd be funny though. And going to come back in the Great Unclean one into the Skinks here.
Mainly because there's just more of them.
Yeah.
Is my reasoning there. So the Bioblade is 3 attacks plus 1 from my command ability on himself. 3s and 3s. Should have done that command point for that, but that's okay. So 3 at Ren 1, but you don't care about Ren.
Yep, so 6 ups.
Yep.
None, so 3 go down. So 3.
The Bioblade, the Doomsday Bell,
Yep.
which is normally 4 attacks, will now be 5.
Yep.
So that's 4s and 3s. 3s. Yep. Ren 1 doesn't matter.
6s. Nope. 1 damage.
1 damage, yeah. And the Nurglings, which is normally 3 attacks, now 4. Hitting on 5s. Running on 5s. No, nothing. Cool.
Alright.
Yours, man.
I've retreated these Skinks over here. He'll still get to pile in and attack, but I've gotten out of range of these guys. That should be helpful.
I'm just going to pile in and do a little swivel.
Yep.
Because the Gnarrod's got a 3-inch range. So I'm going to put the Gnarrod onto this unit.
Yep.
And I'll put the rest of my attacks onto the Skinks behind.
Yep. It's the wrong way.
So the Gnarrod's got 5 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s, winning on 3s.
Yep.
So 4 hits. Winning on 3s, so 3. On these guys at Ren 1, but it doesn't matter.
So 6s. Say song.
2 damage each.
Oh, so 4 go down.
Yep.
2, 3.
Alrighty, and then the rest of the attacks. So the Fanged Maw is D3 attacks for 2. Hit on 3s, wound on 2s. So 1 hits and wounds. That one is Rend 2
Yep, so go straight through.
for 2 damage.
2 damage, so 2 of them do down.
Drop it back ones or the front ones?
Do you got more attacks?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, just do the rest of your attacks because there's only 4 left.
Yep. And then I've just got my hosted Nurglings, so
Yep.
5s and 5s. So,
I'll probably take the back ones if it matters.
so 1 save.
So, 6s. No, so 3 dead. Alright, I've lost the objective here, but I think I'm going to activate them just to run away, just to conserve those 5 models. So he's still got the Plague Bearers to attack. Right, so he's piling in here, because he's charged, so he does get to pile in. And he'll be able to hit the skinks. My idea was that he wouldn't be able to do as much damage with that guy, so I'll be able to keep the skinks and keep that objective.
Alrighty, so Lord of Blights. 3 attacks, 3s and 3s, Rend 1 for 2. So 3 attacks. I'm going to spend a CP.
Yep.
And at the start of the combat phase, so
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I can't do that. So all hit,
Yep.
all wound, Rend 1.
And 1, so 6s.
2 damage each.
2 damage, so 6. Alright. So battle shock for these skinks. I lost 11 of them, so it's dice plus 1. 4, so 5 go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is enough to hold the objective, yeah. Comes down, turn 5 priority.
Oh,
And there you go, it's yours. So my camera started to die, so we've had to recap turn 5. Basically I got everything over here and summoned some things. Black Kings down there died. I managed to get up onto this objective. I ran my skinks onto this objective. I took that. Carnal Soul went down. The Engines of Gods killed his Plague Bearers, but couldn't manage to take it from the Greater Demon, or the Plague Bearer. No Plague Bearer, what is it? Great Unclean One. And that's how the game ended, on 15 all. So we'll go to kill points and see who got the minor. Also, right, so we've done up all the kill points. It was 15 all, so we went to kill points. And because of how much I had summoned and it doesn't count, I won by 80 points with a minor victory. Kill points were 360 to 420. So it was a very close game with not much dying. Thanks for watching, and we're back soon with some more games.